Tim Davie has been reviewing his performance over the last few days, over the weekend, and he's quite pleased with the way he's behaved. He's quite pleased with the outcome. He points out that he's behaved without fear or favour, impartially, and that the fact that he had some sort of involvement with the Conservative Party, standing as a councillor 30 years ago. This isn't the case now, but it wouldn't make any difference whether people were abusing the impartiality guidelines from the right or from the left. Of course, this is complete tosh. Gary Lineker is already on record saying bin Corbyn on Twitter, and that received no response at all. Alan Sugar and so on, Andrew Neil, plenty of them. The idea that Tim Davie has responded in the same way to everybody is complete rubbish. Gary Lineker has been singled out because Gary Lineker seems to have said something that the government didn't like. And initially nothing was going to happen. Gary Lineker tweeted that he thought that he would be back on Match of the Day that weekend, but he wasn't. Something happened on the Friday, and it changed the whole tenor of what was going on. We know that there was a lot of political movement by the big beasts in Westminster, and we know that Suella Braverman objected intensely to what Gary Lineker had written. So for Tim Davie to say that no political pressure was applied, that he wasn't bowing to anybody, well, it's just not conceivable, I'm afraid. He would have to account for the conversations that took place that day that changed the trajectory and that compelled him to suspend Gary Lineker and then claim that it was a mutual decision and so on. That is where the focus of attention should be, not on Tim Davie's past links to the Conservative Party. That in a way is, as he says, an irrelevance. But it simply isn't true. Despite his protests, despite his assertions, it simply is not true that he behaves to everybody in the same way. It's simply not true.